Hello everybody, what is going on? Yes, I'm sorry I was super loud there. I'm just so excited, guys. I know it's been quite some time since we've been live. I actually kind of miss streaming, but yeah, we're gonna be back here tonight for a playoff crew battle. Yo, it's gonna be AnG esports right here. Yo, what's going on? We got Zeno. I gotta learn to call you by your new name, but you know what I mean. Oh, I got JB4. Damn. Yo, well, oh yeah, oops. I mean personally for me. Sorry, Cytonics. Sorry. I haven't streamed in a while because we didn't do SOS on the thingy. Yeah, you got me there. I actually watched some of it too. So, yo, what's going on? We got a lot of homies up in here, man. What's up, everybody? Oh, oops. So yeah, I'm just gonna be, I'm gonna introduce everybody. Obviously, we got AnG esports here. We should be your favorite, boyos. We better be your favorite, okay? No, I'm kidding. I understand. I respect it, man. We're gonna have both of the teams here. We're gonna have both of the homies here representing. You know how it be. Yo, we got Skittles there. Everybody up and everybody, yo. We got so many people, man. Yeah. So I just want to address, guys. We've had a really rough time. I know. We had a really rough time last week here in the Smash community. I just want you all to know. Please keep being you guys. You guys are awesome. Just, I understand that it could be painful, and if you feel betrayed and such, but just know that you're still a lot of your friends are still in this community. You can still trust people. You can still look to your left and right, virtually, obviously, and those are people who are fun. They bring you smiles. They bring you good times, especially with crews. We've had a rough moment here on our crew as well, and unfortunately someone got outed as well. They got kicked off, and that's just how it goes. So just understand, I know it was a rough time, but hopefully you guys can keep each other strong, and hopefully we can provide you some entertainment today to bring you some happiness and bring you some smiles. And no matter how this turns out, I obviously would love to see AnG make it, and we're gonna try to take on TR, but Kame House is in our way, and if they win, hey, it's good to them. We've done our best. So hopefully we're gonna have ourselves an awesome crew battle. I think it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna say it right now. I feel like I would personally vouch to say that Kame House is probably the most improved crew. Yeah, you guys heard me say it. I think that they are the most improved crew. Just the fact that, like, you saw how they were struggling a bit in the beginning of the season when it got first put together, and now you see they're right here in the quarterfinals or conference semifinals, and like, they're a threat right here too. Of course everybody's gonna be a lot like, oh, AnG should win, but nah, man. Nah, like, it's kind of tough, right? It's kind of, these guys are good, so we're gonna see how it goes. So anyways, I think we're just awaiting the competitors. I don't know what's going on, so let me just go ahead and double check. We do have, you see the person in the arena with me, that is Grayola. So of course you've seen Grayola beforehand. Oh no, I gotta remake the room. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, okay, I have to remake the room. Someone can't seem to join. All right, so with that, guys, we'll have to come back. Please stay tuned. It's gonna be starting very soon. Oh wait, what? How did he get in here? Bruh. Sorry for the ASMR with my keyboard. Alright, so how's everybody doing, man? Yo, we got SOS this Sunday, by the way. This Sunday is coming up, the last chapter of the season. You know that's gonna be mad hype. Yo, we got them emotes. Yo, did I miss some subs? Captain Remix with us. What? Yo, what? Dude. Bruh. Yo, thank you so much, man. What in the... Yo, that's crazy. Yo, thank you so much for that strong support, my dudes. Alright, so I'm gonna get here. We're gonna get my boy Grayola. They're gonna be coming in here. Well, please give them a warm welcome. What is up, Grayola? What is going on, man?
Hey, how's it going? How's everyone doing today?
I think we're all super hyped, my dude. It's gonna be craziness today.
I see we already got our first 2 players here in the arena, so we're gonna be starting here shortly. So AnG versus Kame House. I heard you talking a little bit about it. AnG maybe the favorites to win, but as you mentioned, probably gonna be a very close battle today.
I'm telling you, dude, like Kame House, man, most improved. Most improved, I'm telling you. They're going to be giving us a close fight. I mean, the last time these two crews we fought, it was pretty close. I think it was 3-0 for AnG. But like we brought like some pretty big guns and they were still able to keep it close. So yeah, that was streamed over at Brown Bear's channel. So I mean, if you guys want some more Kame House action, Brown Bear is in the chat right now. You guys can just click on his profile and give him a nice little follow.
So yeah, we're gonna be seeing Andres versus who's what's the tag of the player from Kame House?
It's Eddie, and apparently plays Ike.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna be starting off with a Ken versus Ike matchup.
Interesting. Be interesting to see how Andres is able to kind of fight against those Ike buffs, that ridiculous up B that's coming to play now.
You know, I have to say, dude, like, just because you brought up a really good topic, there are a lot of like everyone with the crew battle playoffs happening now, man, there's some crazy shifts because of that, because the Ike obviously getting those crazy buffs, Wii Fit Trainer as well, getting some ridiculous buffs.
Falco became a character.
How the who? Sorry?
I said Falco became a character.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing that a lot as well. What else is there? There was another one too I want to really bring up.
Corrin might be one of them as well.
No, there you go. I found it. So you know, ZT and Black Halo, their crew battle was super close. Why? Because the anchor for Black Halo, that Dark Pit player, damn, he put in the work, homie. Yeah. Dark Pit, damn, that's a sleeper character right now.
Yeah, they made a bunch of characters this match, but we're hopping right into this first game of the crew battle. As you mentioned, Ike Ken is what we're going to be seeing.
Let's get it going, homies. We are finally gonna get started here onto PS2. What a great stage and fitting stage here to start things off. Obviously being one of the most balanced, and just, you know, it's the Smash feel of Smash Ultimate now. So yeah, what do you think about this matchup so far? Oh, they're gonna do a line test. Oh, okay. Damn it, dude. That hurt. I was so hyped, dude. I was so ready. I mean, it's like 21 minutes, dude. We're supposed to start at 6 and we're still waiting.
Yeah,
I'm hurt,
I mean, all I gotta say is if that was the first game, they'd be bashing. Weird as D if this is the first game, but you know, I think Andres is, you know, he's off to a great start. AnG pull it out and just barely misses the ledge. Unfortunate.
2-stock lead.
Wow, JV.
2-stock lead. 2-stock lead.
A JV3 coming out strong. That's crazy. But,
oh man.
Just a quick button check to make sure everything's good, and then we're gonna hop right into this first match here. PS2 is gonna be kind of weird. I wonder how it's gonna work for Eddie, how he's able to get these platform extensions. Because if I'm not wrong, Ken's a character that likes a lot more flat space rather than these platforms. So be interesting to see if Eddie can abuse them to push the advantage and maybe get off to an early stock lead in the screw battle.
Oh man, I got somebody here getting the no you sub, so I will give you subscriptions too, man. Just give me a second. I'm sorry about that. We gotta get hyped about what's happening right here first. Let me get through this first.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully more button checks.
Okay. Hopping into game 1, except for real this time, maybe. Hopefully.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
Still PS2.
If you see that uppy at the ledge, you know something's scary, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey.
Once they hit each other, I'll know it's true.
Nah, I can already tell it's true with the, yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go. We are finally getting started here, folks. It is time here to Juggernaut playoff crew battle. And we're going to see here Eddie, unfortunately, with the side B straight into the shield. Man, you do not want to give Ken any of those free targets, dude. Because look at that explosiveness of 60% already tagged on.
Yeah, able to disrupt that up B. Something you don't really see off of Ike's up B after the patch. But Andre's already off to a solid lead here, just getting these Tatsus in to kind of control the stage and also push his advantage.
I know, I love the fact that you were mentioning that, because the Tatsu kind of pushing him straight into the ledge, giving Ken all that stage control here. And you see there Andres playing around so beautifully with the stage, setting up into the Shoryu. That will actually be enough, and already here off to a great start. We're going to be taking the first stock.
Yeah, and he's playing his neutral so safe right now. You know, it's just kind of dancing around Eddie's shield, and as soon as he gets an opportunity, he's converting for 30-40%, or at least getting the stage control, pushing with these Tatsus.
Exactly, man. He's just playing it very wonderfully. But now finally Eddie here coming out of the gates and starting to show some signs of life. But unfortunately here for him, Andres is still putting in that crazy work. He's getting hit. He unfortunately does not release that focus attack, and that definitely could have led to maybe a possible Shoryu combo. Are we going to see it again? Yes, we are. Andres just ripping Eddie apart right now. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's the egg buff's not really mattering too much right now when you can't even get in. Just focuses straight through that and gets a little Tatsu out of it. Not gonna find much else, but still, just kind of controlling the neutral right now.
Oh, I want to bring up right here. You see how Andres unleashed the focus attack? This time around, he saw how he connected with 2 of them, and he didn't let go. And then the one time that he does, it's unfortunate for him. It did not work out, but he was trying to go right there. I think that's a double fair into the shore. You almost had it again.
Yeah, he's looking for an
Is this gonna be a tree?
He's looking for the triple Shoryu, but Eddie's gonna find that up air to take at least the first stock. Not gonna be a 3 stock coming out, but still has quite a bit if he wants to make this doable for his team.
I mean, that's going to be very, very fortunate for Kame House because you do not want to start off in a crew battle, of course. Oh, it looks like that's going to be the end of that.
Yeah.
Just like that, Andres FM putting in the work here for AnG Esports. We are up by 2 stocks so far. But
you know what's
remember,
funny?
folks,
This
is the start.
We could have just stopped after the button check because that was exactly the stock counts in the percentages.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that, man.
Could have just done the button
you're right about that.
Oh, man. But they did play it out in a great showing from Andres in that first game. Able to just kind of control the neutral at all times, and then he was just kind of poking in with various tools from Ken, namely a lot of fair and there, and just kind of poking around Eddie's shield, and he didn't really have any options. Didn't see one up out of shield, even though that's a slightly stronger option now than it used to be. So.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that. Like, you see, the thing, I just showed in the replay there that he was able to only connect with one pre-patch Ike BNB, and that was the fastball neutral into the up air. But, man, you know, that unfortunately seemed to have affected him because he kind of, I'm sure that he was probably relying on that beforehand, and that's going to be unfortunate for him because it's not working out here.
Yeah, definitely not. Andres going to stay in the arena. Still has 2 full stocks to work with. He could definitely take... You could at least take another 1-2 stocks and not take down another whole member of Kame House. But we'll see what the pick is here. You know, we'll see who they decide to go with to try to take on Andres.
Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously, of course, this is where the counter picks are going to be very crucial, especially because I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is a 6v6. So it's relatively small. So the counter picks right here, like, of course, if Andres, even if he got in a 3 stock, I mean, hey, we've also been down by 3 stock deficits before in the past and have turned it around. It's it's no different for any crew out there, man. I'm sure any crew out there has had that rough start at one point and then maybe still be able to pull it back. So we're going to see what Kame House here has to counter pick. Now, of course, you have Ken. What do you think you would do in this situation?
It depends on what they're working with here. I think... the way that Andres is playing, he was playing so safe. He was just kind of poking around. I think you either go 2 options here. You either go someone who's ultra aggressive just to try to even overwhelm the Ken player, or you go someone ultra defensive. I think you have to go one of the extremes, because I think if you go that middle ground, Andres is just going to eat them up, personally.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, I'm expecting to see, I don't know if they have like a villager or something along the lines of that, but you know, that would probably be the usual pick. I've seen a lot of crews do that as well beforehand. Well, they'll be kind of pulling out the Isabel or villager and pull on the Ken, and you know, it's worked out, right? So I mean, who knows? This could be one of those situations where they'll do the same. All right, where's 9 Super Pie? I know I gotta gift you the sub, so type in the chat one more time for me, homie. I know I missed this earlier. I'm sorry about that. I love the fact that this homie actually goes ahead and saves up all his... But yo, Andres, what in the world, dude? Yo, thank you so much. Yo, this guy out here, man. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say he wins a match in a pretty dominant fashion. You know what? I can spare a couple bucks for the AnG crew. I got you. That's so baller. I can't even describe.
Yo, I know he wins the first match, and then on top of that, subs. Like, damn, dude, that's just, you know, that's just alpha male.
That's just flexing on him.
That's just alpha male, dude. But I mean, you know, thank you so much. I honestly super appreciate that. But I also want to mention too, I should have mentioned it sooner. Andres does stream, by the way. If you guys want to see what he's up to, he actually streams a lot and he grinds a lot. So like, for sure, he's a fun streamer to watch. I actually watch him myself a lot of times, and he just gets, you know, getting bigger and better every time. And honestly, plays a lot of different characters, plays a lot of plays them solidly as well. So entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where's 9 Super Pie? Dude, I'm waiting for you, Super Pie. you gotta type so I can click on your name and gift you the sub. It's easier that way for me.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go.
Boom.
Boom.
But what did I want to say to you? Oh yeah, so Grayola, how about you, man? Where can they find you, dude?
They can find me. I think you made a command for me. I think I'm just gonna type that.
Yes, I did.
Boom.
Yes, I did.
Boom.
That's VIP, dude. You get a whole command. Yo,
that's that special treatment right there. We're going with who is this? Slink. It looks like the end tag. End game tag.
Yeah, I gotta go ahead and. So I mean, I see a Ness icon, but you can never trust these icons, dude.
Yeah.
You can't even trust some gamer tags sometimes. You know how like an actual AnG, he enters tournaments as Dr. Mario.
Oh,
Guess
yeah.
who he plays?
I commented one of his matches at Online Olympus. He plays Luigi.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, bruh.
I think it was me and Skip commentating, and we were so thrown off. Like, what's going on here? Apparently, someone's in chat. Belmont, if chat's to be trusted, which it's never, but in this situation, if chat's right, we're going to be seeing Belmont. So yeah, right on the money of either hyper aggressive or hyper defensive. So I think Belmont's definitely a decent pick here.
Hopefully it's right. Let's go with Belmont. Hopefully it's right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I hate when that happens too sometimes when I'm like, you know, it's straight out of Smashville, and then I have them have their character ready who I think they usually play, and then boom, all of a sudden they pull out a pocket out of nowhere. I'm like, what? Oh man, I suck. I thought I knew my stuff, but I guess not.
Like at the one of the juice boxes when Sonic's and I think it was Bestness, or I forget who the other person was. I think it was supposed to be a Sonic Ditto. They pulled out Roy and Cloud or something like that.
Oh yeah, there you go, exactly.
They're mixing everyone up so hard they have to mix up the broadcaster. It's just how it works. But we're waiting on these.
You know what's funny? Speaking of which, by the way, an actual egg is in the chat right now.
Oh, yeah, I just
Can you imagine that?
In chat. Yeah, Dr. Mario, the Luigi player. Love it. Or when you see people with names like Blue Devils or Blue Demon and they play anything other than Sonic when they have a Sonic profile picture, you're like, something's not right here. Something's not right.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna, I mean, I don't know what's going on right here with the two competitors. I guess they're just trying to get their stages ready and such. Or they might do a button check as well. That could be another one too.
Yeah.
We'll take a look.
They're both selecting, so they're probably just discussing right now. Not sure if they're gonna do a button check or they're just gonna hop right into the match. We are seeing Belmont versus Ken though. Hopping right into this one. Not sure if it's gonna be a button check or if they're gonna go straight in. But
yeah, exactly. See, because I want to get hyped. But then, you know, I don't want to be all like, yo, let's get it going. And all of a sudden, it's just like,
and all of a
you
sudden,
know, someone upbeats off the stage.
And all of a sudden, we have to start doing the thing we did last game.
Exactly.
This is a button check.
Yeah, it's a button. Yeah, exactly. I was like, you see, whenever you see a Ken do a focus attack, you know what's up, man.
It's funny that the Belmonts have so little stuff that button checking is just hitting back air over and over.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sad. But you know what, man? Okay, this might be a hot take, but I feel like Belmont's got sauce.
Oh,
I know it might be a hot take, but they got some sauce, dude.
I think we're into this. I think they were just button checking the first stock.
Oh, okay, all right. Apologies for that.
So we are dumb. Anyway, starting into the second match, Slink, I'm gonna call him. I don't know if it's the actual tag, but that's what he's got. They're starting to use kind of set up this wall, and Andre's already at 40% on this second stock here.
Yeah, it's getting very, very difficult right here, and this is one of those counter picks that work out in the favor. So even if you go into a rut and you're off to a strong start, these are the kind of plays that can make crew battles here come extremely close. And this is having such a difficult time. So I have to say, Slink doing such an excellent job of selecting. Oh my God, I gotta get a replay of that. Did I get it?
Gets the stock only at 35%. He could definitely take this without losing a single stock and tie it right up. Get rid of that lead he has, but it's going to be difficult with the players explosive as Andres. Starting to work with a little bit more of this room like I was talking about in game 1 and finds that. Gets the weak Shoryu though.
Yeah, he gets the weak Shoryu. If that was, you know, the manual strong one, that would have definitely been the stock, but that's going to be unfortunate. And Des trying to do a great job here. He has the opportunity to do so. He's going to go ahead here, and we're going to get... Oh, let me go ahead and update the scores. Now, one of the things I do have to say here, man, yo, Slink putting in that work. Now, one of the things about Belmont, though, they get that damage super quick, but sometimes they do have a hard time closing things out, and that's what kind of gave Andres that moment here to get in there, get that quick stock. But now that Slink does not have that percentage high up here for that hitbox, you see how much he's putting in that work yet again. 81%. Man, Andres struggling to find an opening.
Yeah. And Andres having a lot harder getting around, kind of like he was against the Ike player Eddie. He's just kind of getting stuffed out over and over again, especially with these Holy Crosses and the fires as well.
Oh my God, that's gonna connect from there. Oh, it really does.
That was such a good option. He just kind of booped him on the head and took his stock with it.
That is literally a bonk moment. And now we're going to see Slink here bring this crew battle super close. So that's just one of those things, man. That's what we mentioned. We're off to a great start, but all it takes is those very clutch plays by just tossing the garbage at your opponent and taking their jump. Boom. Going to be able to bring this one back.
He literally just kind of Kobe that. He was like, hey, take this. And then it ended up taking this.
Yeah, that was it.
Hey, take this, please. And that's what it took. So that's gonna still be 2 stocks coming out from Slink. We'll see what the counter pick is from AnG going in here, losing their first player there.
Yeah, that's going to be a painful one. I mean, that was an opportunity to have such a strong start, but you know, it's going to be unfortunate here. They're able to take out on this, but you know what? Still good performance from him as he went in here and he takes 4 stocks here in this crew battle. So we're going to see now. The thing is, the counter pick on a Belmont is a little bit difficult. Like, how do you do this? Do you try to outzone them, or do you try to go with an aggressive player? But look what just happened to Andres. So it becomes one of those things where it's like,
yeah,
like how do you do this, right?
Yeah, I think it's similar to the theory that I was just having when I was talking about Ken. You can't play mid range against Belmont. You're gonna get eaten up. Like, you're just gonna get eaten up because they have. The thing is, I think the Belmonts are at their best when they're mid range because you can throw those side Bs in to kind of disrupt and pick perfect heights for that. But then you can also just wall out with forward air and back air, catch with down tilt. You need something either uber aggressive or you need something very defensive. I actually think if Skittles isn't the anchor here for AnG, this would be a good pick because he's a player that can he's a player that's very good at playing very aggressive and very patient, but I don't see him playing that mid-range too much. But
that's actually some big brain analysis, dude. I have to say, that's pretty good. I mean, that's the thing though. Like we saw Andres, he is actually quite a hyper aggressive player as well, and he unfortunately got completely shut out. So what you just said right there, having maybe not necessarily an excellent mid-range player, but someone who can kind of go from passive and aggressive very quickly in an instant. You know what I mean? So yeah, Skittles, like, that's definitely an option. That could be, might be one of the players. I can't say if he is or isn't available, right? But yeah, good analysis there.
It all depends if they want it. Skittles would also probably be, I don't know every player on AnG, but Skittles would probably be the best anchor. So it all depends if you want to burn a resource that early in the fight.
Yeah, of course. Now, of course, being a 6v6, man, both of these teams here are going to be bringing them hefty players. I know for sure that Kame House right now probably has like all the best of the best there, all the goats lined up here ready for this one. Slink here, you saw doing an excellent job taking out a player like Andres FN who had 2 stocks. That is not an easy feat to do, man. So like, hey, for sure both of these crews are going to go hard in the paint. Also, just want to acknowledge, we have a lot of homies right here giving a lot of follows today. Thank you all so much. You tuned in here to AnG esports. We're going to be obviously the crew behind the org here up against Kame House in the Smash Crew server playoffs. Smash Crew server, man, they're I gotta say, I feel like they're one of the pillars of the Wi-Fi community. Yeah,
definitely. I think things like this, even when it's not a crew battle, the competition between crews, even in singles bracket, it's just prevalent. So without SCS, you'd probably be having a lot less competition just in normal events. So it's great to see.
And I like the fact that you bring that up too, because it brings a lot of players together as well. A lot of friends are made through Smash Crew server because obviously you find a crew, you find people who have your similar passions and such like that, and then hey, you start to make yourself some friends, and you guys grind together, improve together, compete together, and it's just it's been great. I know for sure most people should have positive crew experiences.
Yeah, no, definitely. And we're getting into the deep parts of these playoffs here. So not only does it create a lot of friendships, it creates a lot of great and entertaining competition like what we're seeing here today.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna see that. Of course, this is gonna unfold some amazing action. But man, there's been some insane crew battles already. I've been trying to catch all of them. ZT versus Black Halo definitely has to stand as the best one so far. I don't know if any are going to be able to top that one. But then there was, you know, KKB getting defeated there by Holy Knights, I think it is. Hopefully I got that right. And yeah, I watched that crew battle. That was, you know, a bit of a mess, a lot of drama and such. But it was, you know, also it kind of brought to light some of the some things that could be improved in the next season and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah, what Skew says, you know, I can't really say that, but you know, it's tough. It was a tough situation for sure. But yeah, so we saw that unfold. The winner of this has to go up against TR. So like, yikes for both teams. Like if KH wins, it's still a yikes. If we win, oh man, you know, it's really tough. Tainted Renegades, definitely one of the best crews. Yeah. And you know, obviously they're waiting in semifinals. I mean, pretty much everyone's kind of expecting them to kind of just train through the whole playoff. So we'll see. Yeah,
definitely a strong crew with a lot of big names and Wi-Fi, but also sets up a great story of one of these teams who managed to take them down. Silver lining, I guess. So it's been great.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be right about that. So look who walks into the arena. I was not paying attention, but it's good to see them. Oh, they're gonna go straight into it. Oh, I'm not even ready. Yikes, guys.
So
I'm sorry.
Wonder if we'll be seeing another button check, or if we get hype, or we get like the kind of pseudo button check like we got last time. We get completely caught off guard. We're just getting mixed up over here. Everyone's getting mixed.
Oh yeah. The cross-ups, man, they hurt right now, but here we go. Let's get it. So this is gonna be AnG Esports pick RM8. You know, just recently sponsored, by the way, by it looks like we're gonna get a button check here, but this could be maybe the button check on the first stock, like you were mentioning. But RM8 recently sponsored by Itani Esports. So I gotta say, big shout out to the homie Satani. If you guys don't know, that's the Samus player from Grunt Gang, but he's also helped a lot of players throughout the community, the Smash community. So he's actually provided a lot of the straight out Smashville prize pools as well, including the one for like this Sunday. And now, you know, I love the fact that he came up with the orc, because for sure he could be trusted. I would say, man, you guys should go ahead and apply. But let's get it. Here we go. RM8 versus Slink.
This is going to be a weird counter pick. Ike, one of those characters that does best platforms, these big platform extensions, and, you know, Zoners and FD name a more iconic duo. But
yeah, I mean, I have to say, like, so RM8, of course, he did have to go up against Agi last time in one of the crew battles. Oh man, that's definitely not a great start whatsoever. You see here, RM8 is suffering big time right now, and we're gonna see Slink here in play right now to tie things up completely, and he gets the yoink from the top, tying it up at 14 stocks each. I don't know why the pick was FD here. It could be just that RM8 is definitely super comfortable on this stage. Now finally getting some hits here, but man, you do not want to go ahead and just, you know, waste a stock that quickly.
Yeah, like not an extremely mobile character. You know, those hitboxes are very generous, but mobility is not. So FD is a weird pick here. That being said, he lost his first stock without taking a hit, but it's looking a little bit better in the second stock.
Definitely looking better, and of course, you know, in RM8 and for AnG Esports, it would be ideal if you can get it. Now that's the thing, you know, finally though, RM8 is gonna slap him away here at the blast zone, but you know that Ikes, who love that neutral air here in mid, that's gonna be a bit more difficult here as they have to adjust their whole playstyle. You see how RM8 a lot of times is going for those neutral airs. He's not getting the consecutive hits that he's been usually used to getting.
Yeah, and also looks like he took a little more damage because he flubbed. He had a chance for a full hop up air, but it seems like he got the kind of the macro on it, so messes that up a little bit. And he's getting stuffed out right now. And I don't even know if it's called neutral advantage. It's just he's just getting bodied right now.
Yeah, I know. I hate to say it. It's true. Obviously, of course, him being a player for AnG, it's like I don't want to say it, but yes, he's just completely getting denied. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's just going completely denied. Oh, he rolls into it. Luckily, he's going to be able to live it just a bit, but it's super important right here. Oh my god, he's getting sniped all day, every day. Finally gets onto the ledge, finds an opening. There comes the up B. Look at that knockback on that one. We need to start seeing some of that new technology if he wants to remotely trying to find a way here to maybe hold on to the stock and get this W.
Yeah, definitely like to see him poke a little bit more with the down tilt, as it's much faster than it used to be. I don't know if it's quite safe, but it's a better option.
Getting hit by that Holy Cross, I think that was oh, he's gonna get the up air from the top. He actually lives it right there, keeping a 2-stock lead. RM8, man, it was looking rough for you, homie, but he pulls it out of here, super clutch. Let's take a look at some of those replays.
Yeah, that was a roller coaster, to be honest. He wasn't using down tilt that much, and he also only used uppy once. And whenever he was able to use either of those options, maybe the once or two times he tried, it worked out perfectly. I'd like to see him take advantage of his character and all the changes that were made a little bit more than just going for the old stuff with Ike.
Yeah, it's just difficult. Like I said, I feel like it's just maybe old habits here. Of course, relying on some old tools that were so effective. Now, there are new strengths, though, for Ike. Like, I know it may feel like a nerf when they nerfed the neutral air, but man, did they make this character even better. They just made it a lot more versatile. So there's a lot more tools here. But great stuff to RM8. I love the fact that my team here holding on to a 2-stock lead. Let's see if RM8, though, can repeat that success in the counter pick that comes up from Kame House.
Yeah. I mean, it still has a full 2 stocks on, so although the first stock was very rough, he's able to still pull it out. And Uppy, in addition to killing early, I believe it's just it's very hard to get hit out of now. Like, if you start and you used to be able to get hit out of it before you fully threw a sword up, I don't believe that's still a thing. So you can just kind of armor through a lot of options with it. But that being said, RM8 will pull it out. We'll see what the counter pick is here. Definitely, I'm still confused on the FD pick there, though. That still doesn't quite make sense to me.
I was actually seeing here in the server chat that their opponent here was like, why did he pick FD? Why does he pick FD? But I mean, hey, it works. It's a stage that he's comfortable in. It looked really ugly, but man, that clutch up air right there just made that whole mess. He cleaned it up right away with that one up air read from the top of the stage. That was looking super dire, but man, he definitely utilized Ike's strength, and that is literally raw strength right here with that crazy early stock.
Yeah, and the best part about that was that he went for the nair up air, and then his opponent was able to jump out of it because it's not necessarily a true combo anymore. But I don't know if he read it or just reacted to it, but he was able to catch that that basically escape option with the jump. So it'll be interesting to see what the counter pick is, both stage wise and character wise. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they took RM8 back to FD, because it's definitely not one of Ike's strong suits as a stage. But I'm not really sure what kind of characters Kame House is working with, so I can't really predict what type of archetype they're looking for.
I mean, I'm going to expect to see another zoner. I would say that the last time we played against Kame House, or the last couple of times, there was a lot of like zone type kind of characters. Like, they have a couple of banjos, they have a duck hunt. You just saw, a Belmont. I still think they have another Belmont. And it's all I can really recall off the top of my head right now. But yeah, they have a lot of like zoning types, so I might expect to see like another, who knows, maybe a banjo will come in, because I know they have 2. So gotcha. I think one banjo is going to be coming in here, which will be putting like the ball in AnG's court, where they're gonna have to start looking for a counter pick on that one. I wonder how RM8's gonna feel, with a character who's gonna have to go through so much zoning materials. You just saw what happened with Belmont. If you bring out a banjo, you know what's gonna be happening. It's gonna be a bunch of stuff just being chucked right at him. The same thing we just saw, but pretty much with a different character.
Yeah. If you have to deal with banjo, you're gonna be seeing the same thing, except you also have to worry about a lot more kill power. So we'll see if that's the pick. I also think if they have an aggressive character, it wouldn't be the worst thing, because as I was mentioning, Ike's mobility not great. So I think if they can find a character with enough speed to kind of overwhelm Ike, that could also be a good pick here, because we were seeing RM8 really struggle to deal with the kind of the pressure at the beginning of that game. He was able to clutch it out in the end and still lengthen the lead, but definitely didn't look like that at first.
No, not at all, man. That was like practically a 0 to death, practically, right? So, yeah, that was looking super difficult. But hey, at the end of the day, if he got the job done, he got the job done. And he actually increased the stock lead from 1 stock to 2 stocks. Now, here is once again, we had this play earlier with Andres when he had a 2 stock lead. but then unfortunately diminished to 1 stock. Right now is super important here to hopefully try to go ahead and increase the lead, or at least maintain that 2 stock lead. Right here, a lot of times, you know, this is the point where you can either start tipping the boat, or, you know, going to be keeping things even. So we're going to see if RMA is going to be able to clutch it out.
Yeah, certainly. So we're just waiting on the counter pick at the moment. But it was good stuff from RMA, honestly, to be able just to like take a step back, because in those moments you're starting to worry, okay, this is getting out of hand. Wait, no, stop. You're just kind of getting nervous. So it was good for him to be able to take a step back and just recognize the opportunities and the openings that he ended up having.
Oh, sorry, it looks like they summoned their next player, but I don't know who it is. Manta Ray?
Manta Ray.
I don't know what Manta or Manta Ray? I don't know. I don't know what character they play though, so I'll just put Manta Ray for now. Yeah. Whatever we see, you know, we'll put in.
Manta Ray from Kame House, that is. You said that they run with a lot of zoners though, so we should be seeing a. If that is true, we should be seeing a slower paced match. And Manta Ray did not previously compete when it was against you guys over at AnG.
No, I don't. Last time, no. For me personally, I think this will be the first time I see them. I know that the 2 teams have also had mock crew battles as well, like a couple of those. So those weren't really streamed either. So I don't really know how those ones went. You know, obviously mock crew battles just being for practice and such. So who knows? But I know for sure the last one that was streamed on Kame House on Brown Bear's channel, it wasn't there.
Gotcha. Yeah. So
I also want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Kyle's there. Yo, subbing as well. I didn't know. When did you sub, dude? Yo, silver badge. Let's go. I love the fact here that this you know, AnG esports, as you know, the time goes on, dude. It's been just a little over a year, and now we're starting to see those silver badges coming out. Some of the awesome homies here that have subbed to us for 6 months. So it's great. Thank you so much. And sorry for 9 Super Pie seeing an ad. Sometimes that does happen. It happened to me last time as well. Well, sometimes when you sub to a channel, it just takes a couple of, like, you know, maybe up to even an hour, and then you don't see no more ads anymore.
You also, if you haven't refreshed, I think that sometimes helps us. Yeah, Twitch can be buggy at times. So Kame House Manta Ray. I'm trying to do some research, but I'm not able to find the player in question. So I guess
we're gonna be finding out.
Guess we're just gonna have to wait and see who it ends up being. So this is gonna be, like you said, this is gonna be an extremely crucial match. In order to really have a shot in this crew battle, you need to at least win this match. It doesn't have to be a dominant win, but I think you at least have to come out of this winning the match if you're a Kame House and you want an actual, like, chance going forward. Because if you start extending that lead to 3-4 stocks as we get later into these later matches, it's gonna become almost difficult, especially with all the pressure that's gonna end up piling on the last couple of players for Kame House.
No, I agree with you. At this point, you know, you want to at least, like you said, at least come out on top, at least winning this next match here coming up.
Cut it down to like a one stock lead, or maybe a 2 stock lead.
Well, that's what Slink did last time, right? So it worked out. Slink was able to bring this crew battle back there onto even grounds here for Kame House. So Ray right now is finding themselves in the same position. Zelda. Let's get it going. Yeah, it's gonna be Zelda. So let me see if I can quickly clutch it up and switch this character icon. No, I could not. I'm not clutch. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Here we go.
You did your best. That's all we can ask for. We're going to Lilac Cruise here. Weird. I guess I don't maybe I just don't understand, because like when the Ike's counter pick was platform list and the other player's counter pick had platforms. Did I miss something about Ike here?
I think I actually know. I could give an answer as to why. So in the crew chat, in the SCS crew chat, RMA was explaining that he just likes FD because he likes the flat stage, so he's able to pull out the neutral layers more. It could be that they saw that and thought, you know what, let me go ahead and disrupt that neutral air. But unfortunately, right now, at least the start of this, RMA is still looking very comfortable. But as I say that right there, you're going to see Ray finally getting back to life.
Yeah, this one's going to be a battle of pokes, though. And by that, I mean Ray is going to try to use this Phantom to kind of poke at RMA, you know, maybe set up. And then RMA is just going to try to poke in and out with these big sweeping hitboxes of Ike. And see who can really get the, just trying to poke each other. But that is one hell of a poke. That lightning kick is going to take the stock, 64%. And if Ray can take this without losing anything, we're at a tie game.
I mean, man, you saw Ray out there like, I've had enough of you jumping around. Just take this one real quick. Boom. And just like that, taking away that stock and already putting some crazy pain here onto RMA's last stock. Unfortunately, right, you see right there, the platform actually affecting RMA because he could not go ahead and respond with another neutral air.
Yeah. And, yeah, we're back to this kind of game plan of they're both poking at each other's shields, whether it be through Phantom or through neutral air. And this is kind of what their neutral just looks like, just kind of dancing around each other, waiting for someone to make a mistake, you know, a bad hop, a obvious roll, things like that. And we'll see if RMA can find anything. Oh yeah, catches him with the dash attack there. And it's able to take at least one stock. So, you know, not going to be an even game at best, but that up B is going to take RMA up to 75%.
Oof, good read right there. And another one. Wow, great stuff here from Ray. Gonna keep this one close yet again. Man, Kame House is just being so relentless. You know, they're playing this one very, very smart. And once again here, we're gonna be pretty much going to an even game. Let's take a look at some of those replays.
Yeah. And that was good patience overall there. Ray was just able to kind of feel out RMA, and as he was jumping around, started to catch him. That lightning kick was so crucial. Taking the stock, I think, around like 60 or 70%. And Lila, not the biggest stage to begin with.
I think it was about 70%, I would say. But yeah, like you see, that was just so clutch. Once again, like I gotta commend them for it, man. They're just keeping this extremely close, just making it super difficult. And this is, I have to say, reminiscent of what happened in the last crew battle as well. Right there, you saw that. Actually, let me just pay attention. It was, oh yeah, so it was like 89%. He got the sweet spot back here, and then that one took the stock. You see right there.
Yeah.
Misses the neutral air, jumps here, boom. So right there, you see what happened was Ray actually read that RMA was going to jump out of shield to go for another neutral air and just completely disrupted that jump. Boom, took away, and that's it.
Yeah. And yeah, and I said it once, I said it 100 times. That match was determined by they were just feeling each other out in the neutral. That was the entire match. There weren't many crazy like advantage sequences. It was just a solid neutral based game, and Ray's gonna come out on top in that one. We'll see what type of counter picks they go for here. You know, all depending on what type of roster AnG is running with. They might just want a character that has a little bit of speed and can just kind of push into the Zelda zone, because zoning will not be the most effective against her.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, I was gonna say another really good point. I mean, another good thing about bringing in a Zelda at this point as well is just like what you mentioned, that matchup spread, dude, is pretty solid. So it's not necessarily any like super hard counter picks. I mean, there are some, but at this point, it's gonna be one of those things where like, you know, you have to bring like a niche character at this point to take out the Zelda, but then that niche character can get counterpicked very easily, and it's going to be once again that whole thing where even if AnG is able here in the next match to, let's say, maintain a 2-stock lead, right? Let's just say.
Yeah.
But even then, they're going to get counterpicked just like you've been seeing, and diminishing that lead once again.
Yeah, certainly. But the lead is only down to 1 stock at this moment for Kame House. So at the end of the day, if Ray's able to take, you know, 1 or 2, preferably 2 stocks there, they did their job, and that's it. You know, 3 to 4 stocks, that's how these crew battles end up functioning. There's some players who overperform, some underperform, but at the end of the day, 3 to 4 stocks is what you should be going for all the time. So if you're Ray, you're happy with how that last game went if you can continue this momentum going forward.
So far we see both Andres and RMA. I think RMA took out 4 stocks as well. No, 3. It was 3 stocks. Okay. those 3 stocks so far. So, you know, I mean, so far, it's no underperformances just yet. Everyone's kind of just clutching it out at the moment, playing super well. So we're going to see if that can be able to continue on. So the next character pick is actually going to be Skew. So I did consider that. I think I was like, you know, I know that Banjo's one of those characters that have a very good matchup against Zelda, but that's going to be, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen here in the next counter pick. Let's say if Skew does win this matchup right now, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah,
like Banjo doesn't necessarily have like the best matchup spread, but has very good matchups. Like there's some like very good strong matchups, and then, you know, Russian characters kind of just like take away all the momentum.
Yeah, and just focusing on this match before we look forward, I think that you know, Banjo definitely a solid pick. Regardless of the matchup against Zelda, just the fact that the zone breaking tool of Wonder Wing is so strong will help kind of try to go through the that wall that Ray was setting up so effectively against RMA.
I also wonder what stage is going to be. Like, see, the thing about Zelda, like I said, Zelda is such a versatile character. I mean, he works super well with platforms or without. So even if you try to take it to like FD, that's not a bad Zelda stage at all. A lot of Zeldas are super comfortable on that stage, you know?
Yeah, I think we might see a I think we might see either a tri-plat or something like or a biplat here. You know, something like PS2, Kalos, or either the tri-plats is what I would expect. Just so that when you're trying to maneuver your way around these sort of these phantoms, you have an option to kind of maneuver around them and attack from multiple angles rather than just horizontally, where a vertical angle might be more dangerous. But Skew's hopping right into this arena, so you don't need to speculate for much longer as he picks his character, and we get set to head into this next match of the crew battle. It's been great so far. We'll see if that continues this match, which I suspect it will.
I feel like it will, man. It's going to be one of those crew battles where they're going to be pretty close. Like, win or lose, it will be a close one. And we're going to get it going here. We're going to see Ray jump off here on their first stock. And then after that, hopefully, we're going to go straight into it.
Yeah, PS2. So...
You did call it, dude. You called it.
Wow.
Biplat is going to be coming in.
Wow. My brain.
There we go. Go time.
Good.
Your brain. So Galaxy, dude.
So Galaxy. So yes, you're already playing off those platforms a lot. Just dropping these grenades to try to disrupt, right? A little bit. You know, a little teabag for the culture there. I see you. I see you.
I mean, why not, man? You know, you got the audience at home watching. You gotta give them something here to go off of. Now you can see there's. You can see here Ray grabbing onto that grenade, man, and unfortunately that it works both ways. Able to get a trade here on the hits. Skew with a very slight percentage lead. That's not going to last too long though, and despite the matchup, man, Ray is doing an excellent job so far with calling out these oh, we're going to see that nice little Wonder Wing here. Gonna catch Ray here, try to make a recovery. Let's see what Skew's play going to be on the stage.
Yeah, and you know, Skew doing such a good job. Oh yeah, to see, that's what I was talking about. You can just use that Wonder Wing to kind of armor through the phantoms. It's a great zone breaker in that situation, and Skew making excellent use of it here. Keeping Ray on ledge, just trying to roll out, honestly.
I mean, he did call it with that Wonder Wing was going to be a great tool, and Skew utilizing the up B as well to even get out of that situation. That could have been a grab. It's very unfortunate. I wonder why I didn't go for it, but he's going to get opted right there. Look at that sexy play to come out of Ray. I mean, I know he's the opponent, but you got to give credit where credit is due right there. Great stuff here, almost taking out this stock. And Skew, unfortunately, with the Wonder Wing onto the stage. Luckily, Ray does not call where he's going to land. That would have been it.
Yeah, and doesn't have a Wonder Wing to get back now, so this is just going to be an air dodge to ledge. And something I've noticed from Skew is that they are, every time they kind of jump up, they're dropping a grenade and then they're up-being. Like, not every time, but it's the very common pattern. They have to be careful. Otherwise, Ray can kind of just jump up high with an up air and catch that.
Oh my god, I think I reflected the egg so high up. Oh, missing the grab. That is going to be it for sure. I know for sure there. Skew was smelling blood, man. He knew that was going to be it. But unfortunately for him, Ray reading that, we're going to finally tie it up here in this crew battle. Unless Skew here could try to put some work right now because Ray is popping off. There it comes. Up tilt. Oh, it's going to be the up smash instead. Reading that he would not be able to go and mash out quick enough. We're going to see Ray here. Let's see what they're going to be able to do with their last stock. Or is Skew going to clutch it out here to try to maybe bring us back to a 2-stock lead?
Oh yeah, finds that Wonder Wing, and yeah, just using that Wonder Wing to zone break so much, and you know it's worked out more than it's failed, but you kind of have to be careful because it's just gonna get dash attacked out of it there.
I'll have to say, man, SKU has done 2 excellent Wonder Wings. He's get the grab into the down throw up tilt for sure. Is that going to be it? Yes, it will be. We're going to see SKU here with the clutch 2-stock lead yet again. But are we going to continue seeing the trend right here? Is Kame still going to be able to bring this one back?
Yeah, a great read there on the mashing. You know, down throw up tilt by no means true. You just kind of have to have a read on when they're going to mash out of it. And good stuff there from SKU to be able to have that, honestly. So that's going to be another 2-stock lead. As you said, this is so back and forth.
Completely back and forth with just the same, you know, it's like just the same pattern over and over again. So it's going to be a key play if one of the players here on AnG side could maintain the 2-stock lead on the counter pick. That's where it's going to be super important. But so far, man, all I see from Kame is just them clutching it over and over and over again. They're bringing the heat, you know, they don't want to go out. So it's going to be super interesting to see how this one's going to pan out. I do have to say here on the last stock there, unfortunately for Ray, on just not seeing those Wonder Wings, but those are very well selected Wonder Wings to come out from SKU to get through the Phantom Armor and connect onto Ray, and those were the, you know, that was the moneymaker.
Yeah, used it to zone break a lot. They were, you know, SKU started using it a bit excessively, I think, but it worked out for him, so who's to call him out on it?
I agree, but hey, like you said, it worked.
It worked. What can I say? Like, they're getting called out, but they were working the risk and the reward worked out for SKU there. You know, they're getting called out, but when they're getting called out, there weren't like super hard reads. They were like a dash attack here, like a nair there. They weren't too hard call outs for like the rewards that SKU was getting. We'll see what the counter pick is going in here. Probably another, as you said, Kame do love their zoners though, so we might be seeing another zoner counter pick Banjo here.
We are seeing a zone counter pick. It's going to be Cosmic coming out. I don't know if it's Villager or Isabel. I'm going to go with Isabel for now unless someone can correct me. But yep, Cosmic is going to be coming in right here. This is going to be interesting, man. Now it's going to be 2 zoning characters. I really wonder how this kind of like works out. I mean, I think that the Villager / Isabel would win, but it would be like what, a 55-45, I would say.
Yeah.
So it depends if like SKU's Wonder Wings could get called out.
Yeah, I think it also depends on how ready Cosmic is for these, you know, these grenade up B setups that SKU is going for a lot, where they would grenade and then immediately up B. If Cosmic's on top of it and they can like run up with an up air, then you know it's just like small interactions like that really just, I think this will be more of a player-based matchup. I don't think the matchup is gonna like determine it one way or the other, but we are gonna be seeing the Isabel.
All right, so it's gonna be interesting. I wonder how it's gonna roll. I mean, I'm expecting a lot of like, you know, chucking stuff at each other and things, but whenever we expect that, a lot of times you'd be kind of, you know, you'll be surprised. So let's take a look. We're going on to Battlefield. SKU's got to go ahead and jump one off. Oh wait, what in the world?
What's he doing? Oh.
Dude, only Banjo players do that, dude. Only Banjo players just play their first stock. I hate that. Oh, it's such a pet peeve. Well, all right, let's get it.
Next one. You know, a little bit of this projectile gameplay, but Cosmic's not even trying to zone. He's trying to just push. He's trying to push SKU into a quarter right now. Getting pushed himself.
I know. And was doing an excellent job up until that point, but hey, I mean, Cosmic is the one with the percentage lead at the moment. We're seeing that gyroid here, unfortunately, going to be preventing SKU from moving on further. Trying to go with a double dash attack here, trying to read Cosmic's, maybe not teching it, but Cosmic right here, you know, pulling on to the big stage. We definitely tech those, so let's get it going. SKU right now, though, trying to find a way opening, and it's not looking too good, where it's once again, like we were talking about earlier, you know, Kame comes out of the gate swinging every time onto their counter picks.
Oh yeah, Wonder Wing's there and just gets caught by the that stop sign up smash. And he's got to be careful.
Yeah, it's not looking too good, man.
Yeah, no, it's looking very dominant here for Cosmic. They're playing this mid-range game so well. You know, they're not really zoning across the stage, but they're just setting up these kind of kill zones, I want to call them, with gyros, is these Lloyd rockets just, cutting him off vertically and then slingshot cutting him off horizontally.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point, man. I mean, those Lloyds definitely be super frustrating. Oh, the fishing! Yo, we're gonna go camping out here. Cosmic, though, sending him to the top. Not gonna get the kill just yet. Wonder Wing might go straight to Lloyd. Luckily, though, Lloyd was not there anymore. And that's gonna go ahead, man. It's the camping life right here. Isabel reminding you to go ahead and reinstall your Animal Crossing New Horizons. Gonna be taking away the first stop.
Oh, great conversion off that Lloyd rocket just to find the up air. Keeping this pressure on. Only 20% behind. Despite, maybe able to get this 3 stock and be able to bring it back to even.
All right, Wonder Wing gonna connect right there. Definitely not strong enough. Man, that almost led it here. Skew just looking completely lost, and this is exactly what Kame House needed. Missing on the grab that could have led here into an up smash. Can they make it? Cosmic is just looking to fish it up. You know they're looking for that. Oh, that forward smash, well read. Like the fastball forward air here to send Cosmic here off to the stage, but it's not going to be enough for the kill. You know Skew at least wants to get 1 stock for their team. Barry, it went for the up tilt there, knowing that Cosmic probably was going to go ahead and quickly be able to mash out of that.
Yeah, not able to find it though, and then air dodges to get out of the way. And out of Wonder Wings on this stock, Skew is going to have to take this honestly.
Yeah, it's going to be super difficult because you see that Lloyd here causing problems. There is going to be the Barry. What's going to be the read? Up smash is going to be enough. Luckily here, Skew does the job and at least takes 1.
I mean, it was only 1 stock. That stock is so crucial. Going to be at worst down 1 stock, and that up throw is going to take it every day of the week. Not even an up throw, the fishing rod into the up throw. So that's going to be a strong showing for Cosmic.
Yeah, obviously, we're expecting to see that the next 3 players to come out from Kame House will most likely be the strongest, which will be Cosmic, Braun Bear, and DD. Of course, DD being probably a super popular player among, one of those prodigies. So, for sure you're going to expect him here in this crew battle. Cosmic, though, putting in the work. Skew could have made that one a dangerous situation, but we are finding ourselves in the same spot as we were beforehand, where AnG gets a nice little 2-stock lead, and then, unfortunately, the counter pick comes out way too strong, and they're going to be able to even things out.
Yeah, that game was so crucial because it showed, I've been talking about this throughout the entire crew battle. I've been talking about mid-range versus long range versus short range. I think that was a perfect example of what a character strong in that mid-range zoning can do. Isabel was able to just control so much space vertically and horizontally, but in a way that still puts pressure on you rather than just getting hit from across the stage. So it was a good showing for Cosmic overall.
Man, I have to say, I feel like the best of the Villager Isabel players, that's what they do. That's what they bring to the table, A lot of times, smart aggression is usually one of the key things about Smash Bros. It's not just chucking stuff, but it's just finding those opportunities, and Cosmic just completely went off on those ones. So, yep, that unfortunately will be it for Skew. And now we're going to have to see what AnG is going to be bringing next here, because remember, now what's left is the Juggernauts. Cosmic, DD, and Brown Bear are next. Those are all very, very talented players. So, I mean, this crew battle is completely even, man. It's completely even.
Oh, yeah. This could still go either way. Both sides definitely have their better players still going on. I would imagine you can neither confirm nor deny that we'll be seeing Gaming come out, Skittles come out. Not sure who else AnG will be having in this crew battle, but definitely still a lot of really strong players in this.
Yeah, it's just goats left. Well, what can I say? There's just a bunch of goats left here.
It's just the goats going at it left. That's all it is.
Yeah, so it's just, that's how it's going to be. So, I mean, that's why I was hoping for a bigger crew battle, so we could have had more players to be able to showcase. But I mean, hey, this is still looking super ridiculous, man. I mean, I expected this was going to be the case. That's why I was nervous about this for the whole time, man. Yo, we're going to see Tilted there. Let's go. Yas, kings and queens. Damn right, Tilted, thank you so much. I just want to thank everybody for all these follows. Thank you so much here. You're tuning into AnG Esports. Yo, man, crew battles aren't the only thing we do here. We definitely run quality events. quality events, including our Sunday weekly straight out of Smashville. Unfortunately, this Sunday being the last weekly of the season, but we are going to have our Arcadian next week, so don't worry, you know, we still got a lot of events coming up, a lot of big events too that are still under wraps right now, that we're working on behind the scenes. Those are going to be coming up as well. You know, August is going to be a busy month, so I'm excited for that. But Grayolo, how about you? Where can he find you again?
They can find me at Grayolo_SSB. I do a lot of commentary stuff. I also do a lot of event organization and just general stuff in the community.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, playing for Pride, that was such an awesome event, and you know, that's what you did.
Yeah,
so thank you so much for bringing such a great thing to our community. Yeah. You saw how much support was shown. So
yeah,
I think it's shout out to the community.
Yeah, more stuff's on the way. That's all I'll say. Won't say anything else. I'll just say more stuff's being worked on.
Yeah, there's more. There's just always more stuff on the way, man.
More stuff's being worked on.
Well, one thing I should bring up, so the Smash Intercontinental, I'll take this opportunity to talk a bit about the Smash Intercontinental. So yeah, that will still be coming up. So like, unfortunately for SerenGG, that was the org that you know, apparently was going to sponsor the circuit. They disbanded, they kind of ran away. They didn't even provide the prize pools for the previous two events either, so that's all still been AnG Esports. I still will give them the shout out and the credit though, that they did at least provide funds for like to get everything together, like to pay for the graphics and such like that. So but we will be continuing Smash Intercontinental. The European one is actually going to be coming up on July 31st. I'll be pinging out for all that stuff and all the details on Monday. But the finale will not be $600. I definitely don't have that kind of money, guys. I'm sorry, but I will be able to at least put 200. So I mean, we at least still have that to look forward to. I mean, hey, it's 64 players and $200. That's still pretty decent odds. So you know, you want to go for it. But yeah, I just want to let you all know, guys. So Smash Intercontinental is still going to be happening, and to look forward after. The European one will be this month, though.
Yeah. Definitely doing a lot of great stuff with that series. It's just, I feel like there's been in general a slowdown of big Wi-Fi events, so it's cool to see something still happening. Obviously, there's still GOML, but for the most part, it's kind of been slowed a bit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would have had more stuff, but because of the trends of the multitude of like big Wi-Fi events every single weekend, like it was just so difficult. I didn't know, like, to take a gamble of when to run an event. So yeah, you know, we could have had some of these events earlier, right? We could have had them earlier, but we just didn't know. So yeah, like you said, oof, thank you so much for those bits. Who be those bits, dude? Damn, 55 bits. Yo, let's get it going. Thank you so much there. Great support. Thank you. I super appreciate that though. Thank you so much for all those bits, man. That's awesome. Merry Christmas. Let's go.
Merry Christmas. Let's go. But yeah, there was a huge trend for a while where stuff was happening every weekend. I mean, the weekend I did playing for Pride, there was 2 other big events that weekend as well. Like, that's how crazy things got.
I know, man.
I'd expect
it's
more
just difficult,
stuff to start up again soon. You know, if not in July, August, September. I think big Wi-Fi events are gonna be. I don't think they're done with yet. I think they're.
No, they're not. We still got some coming up ourselves too, so like you know, for sure. Online Olympus 2, you know, that should be around the corner some point as well, so you got that to look forward to, and some other events, collaborations coming up, so you guys are gonna see some stuff. But let's talk about finally here the selection coming up from AnG Esports. This is gonna be one of those picks, you know, that could make or break this crew battle completely. PK Beta with the Dr. Mario gonna be coming in against Kame House's Cosmic. Now I know at a first glance that looks like a super weird matchup, but hey, if PK Beta says he's got what it takes, yo, I mean, we're gonna see, right?
I mean, I don't necessarily hate the pick. Villager and Isabel, they're not the heaviest characters, and Dr. Mario, if Dr. Mario's got something, it's kill power. So I don't necessarily hate the pick. It'll just be interesting to see how they're able to deal with Fishing Rod off ledge. Which is a very powerful option, and Dr. Mario known for having a very weak recovery.
Yeah, it's gonna be, I mean, we're gonna see how it goes. That's the thing, dude, like that recovery hurts. Now, PK Beta, very explosive player. I think one of the things about AnG Esports is we're just full of so many explosive players, you know, like from Titanics, Andres, Nine Super Pie, PK Beta for sure. I'm missing so many, like gaming as well. You know, at any moment your stock can just go flying. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of players that we have. I feel like that's what a lot of people like when they want to watch us. Like it's those things they expect to see a lot of different players here that are just going to be pretty much going with a lot of, you know, Twitch clips looking kind of moments. So yeah, that's what we're going to be seeing right here with PK Beta.
Yeah. So we'll be getting into this in just one moment. Isabel versus Dr. Mario. I don't know how much the stage is going to matter here, if I'm completely honest. I think maybe you want to go FD, but the problem is Dr. Mario's speed is just so incredibly bad. Oh, just straight up Mario?
Whoa, what in the, bruh, like,
okay.
I'm surprised. That's the first time I've ever seen this.
Okay.
PK Beta with the regular Mario.
Now I really like this counter pick. Especially on you.
Yeah, definitely. Now that's a good counter pick. So like I've never seen this guy run Mario ever. So we're gonna see what he can bring to the table. I mean, so far off to a nice start. Damn, that's an explosive 49.
The doctor's out. The real Mario's here to give you a beating. The doctor's not.
He's like, we don't need no white collar. You know, we don't need none of that. We need someone to get down and dirty. So he's pulling out the plumber right now.
This is Mafia Mario right here. The doctor's gone for the day.
So now we're gonna see though, Cosmic right now putting in some work. He's gonna be able to finally respond, be like, whoa, you know, maybe he was just surprised at the beginning. Finally started to kind of get into the groove again. It's just one of those things right here when you see an explosive player come with so much aggression, quickly coming out of the gates, throwing all these hands. He was like, whoa, I need a moment to breathe. And now we're gonna see here. Oh,
so that was what happened there. It was PK Beta was able to use the kind of drift you get from down air to drift over just enough to go for that up air to the up B. Doesn't connect, but great idea. But that down air is gonna connect.
My
Stop.
God, dude, this Mario is insane. Like, this is new to me. I know he's part of my crew, but trust me, you guys don't understand how rare this is. He's pulling out a Mario out of nowhere. It's the first time I remember seeing it, and like, it's looking super nice so far. Where he's able to at least take this first stock. I mean, he's still in a decent position enough here. Oh, if he DI'd that the wrong way, that could have led here into the ladder at the top. You know, I want to watch out for that one. He's still continuing that pressure. He's going for it. The jab's coming out. Great stuff here from Cosmic though to get out of that situation.
Yeah, certainly, and this is so crucial. If you're Cosmic, you need to at least look for this stock, if not look for something bigger. Everything we saw Cosmic do against Skew that was just so powerful, it's just not working right now. Mario character with decent speed all around, so not able to set up that sort of kill zone I was mentioning earlier, nearly as effective as it was against a character like Banjo.
You're saying it, man. You're calling it as it is, because that's the truth. Like, it's just Cosmic right now. You know, everything he was doing, utilizing onto Skew that was working so effectively is not working for him right now. And we're gonna see that. That was it was one of those moments here. I thought PK Beta was setting up for the up B at the top kill, and right here is very dangerous for Kame House, because if PK Beta could do this, that will be a 3-stock lead leading to the 2 goats left here for Kame House. This is gonna be very, very close right now.
Yeah, certainly. Gets hit with the up smash, nearly kills because of Yoshi's, and PK Beta is starting to swing for everything. I don't know if that'll take it quite yet. Strong back throw, but not the best. Very good, but
yeah, back throw, yeah, definitely not enough. But you see that shield looking small. He almost got the fishing rod, almost taken out for the camping trip. Hey, it's not gonna happen. We're gonna see the forward air though. We'll be taking it here. So it's not gonna be a 2-stock lead, but it's still in position here to maybe take away another one.
Yeah, it's gonna, honestly, at this point, PKB is playing so sound, you're gonna need some type of gimp in order to really take this. Starting to set up those Lloyd rockets, I think that might have been the first or second one I've seen all game.
No, he actually utilized a lot. It's just that PK Beta has been playing the matchup so well that, woof, we're gonna see that W coming in there. Good stuff here from PK Beta.
Hit him with Das Boot real quick, and that's gonna take this on.
Yo, like, honestly, dude, crazy to see Big A Beta coming out here with this Mario. Like, man, I'm telling you, we have only used to being able to see his Dr. Mario. This Mario looking nice, dude.
This is Mafia Mario. The doctor is not in right now. He's not.
Oh, man. This Mario looking clean. I mean, you know, they feel like, I know they're like somewhat similar characters, but they still feel like they're like a bit fundamentally different, and it's just to see this you know, PK Beta looking like a super comfortable Mario right here, just making it look so easy.
I think, yeah, I mean, while they both have Mario in their name, that's and their movesets look the same. In terms of actual game plan, I feel like they're so different. You can't really rely on the ladders because Dr. Mario's speed just isn't it, like, all around. You know, Dr. Mario hits harder as a result, but the speed just isn't it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I know like, Dr. Mario, it's like it almost plays like a, you know, a miniature Ganon, where it's just a couple of hits and then you go flying, right? So it was one of those, and that's what we were used to seeing here from PK Beta, who just pulls out like those quick hands and then boom, before you know it, your stock is gone, right?
Yeah, no, definitely great stuff there from PK Beta, able to take that out, and you know, go figure, we're back at a 2-stock lead here for AnG. Who would have thought?
I know, right? Once again, so it's like, you know, AnG cannot get comfortable. You know how the trend works. The counter pick comes in. It just, I don't know, man, just throws those hands, dude, and the stocks go flying. Like, it's just been like that every single way of this whole crew battle has just unfolded like that. So right now, though, one of the great things about this pick now, because it's not Dr. Mario and it's regular Mario, it's a great matchup spread. Not an easy character to counterpick.
Yeah, and also on stages, I mean, to counterpick, you're probably going to want to go something like FD, but you have to make sure you have the right character to exploit that. You only, at this point, I believe this is where this is down to like their 5th player at this point. So you have 2 people to really pick from. I don't know how big the roster is specifically, but your options are limited.
I'm telling you, dude, it's gonna be DD or Brown Bear. Like it's the GOATs, you know. It's like, you know, AnG Esports known for like Cytonics and Hisoka, right? So it's one of those kind of things. These 2 GOATs are there hiding, and now they, like you said though, they could go with someone like maybe DD, who plays Pokemon Trainer, or he plays a lot of excellent characters, honestly. Who could probably take on the Mario much better than maybe Brown Bear could, or they would have to rely on maybe like trying to play it smart as they've been playing it the whole time, where they're going with the constant counter picking. I have to commend Kame House. Their counter picks have been so strong, whereas AnG Esports counter picks have kind of been more like, oh, we're just comfortable playing that character. So Kame House definitely coming out of the woodwork, you know, putting some very good stuff here with the counter picks.
Yeah, their decision making as from a crew battle perspective has been very good so far. Whereas AnG's like, you know what, I'm here and I'm gonna win, and that's it. That's just kind of,
yeah, like on, like I gotta say, if it looks like that, right? Where it's kind of like you saw some of those questionable picks, like you saw RMA going on FD against like a Belmont, and you saw how that first stock went. We're like, but you know, it's one of those things. I definitely gotta say, I'll admit it.
I'm gonna play it smart, and haha, Mario go. Broop. That's just the 2 different. So
I mean, yeah, actually I gotta bring up another big moment here. 9 Super Pie actually bring out the truth there. We sent out a D2D against Ling Ling in our last playoff crew battle.
You guys have no idea. Ling Ling used to be a D3 main. He knows that character.
Whoa, see, we didn't know that. Oof.
Yeah, he was a D3.
We didn't know that. So what?
He was last in Brawl, but he still plays D3 as a secondary, as far as I understand. He's went D3 in multiple brackets. Anyway,
so
yeah,
we didn't know that.
You guys say,
oops. And he and so we said in Psych. And Psych is like a very solid very solid DDD, right? So, and he said that he beat him in the last one, and he beat him strongly with a 2-0 lead, right? So it was like, oh, okay, we have this in the wraps. He almost got 3-stock, dude.
Yeah, Ling Ling
almost got 3-stock.
Ling Ling's one of those players. He'll, like, I've seen him lose in like winner side, and then it's like he said, okay, now I will try, and then he just decimates his opponent. he just has a switch. He kind of flips. Anyway, we're gonna be seeing.
Yeah, it gets like that.
Wonder what character we're gonna be seeing specifically going into this one. whether it's the PT. I know he also has a banjo, a Pac-Man, I believe. I don't know, probably a Kirby.
Yep. You're naming it all, dude.
Probably a Kirby.
You're naming it all, man.
He's got a little bit of everything, so he's got the tools for the job.
No, for sure. Like DD, obviously one of those, you know, child prodigies and stuff like that. So I mean, we know this player is going to be super scary. So right here, PK Beta being an excellent player as well. It wouldn't even be surprising if DD puts in like that pain, takes away the 2 stocks without losing one. He's that kind of player. But PK Beta though is going to show the clutch that AnG's made of. So hopefully he's going to be able to take a stock or 2. Who knows? Maybe even get the W. Who knows, right? You never know. We're going to see, though, as it unfolds, because this is it, man. This is one of those, like, these are, as we start to get lower and lower here in the scores, these become extremely crucial moments. AnG right now has a 2-stock lead. That is extremely important at this point. If PK Beta does not even take 1 stock, that's looking, that you know, it was a waste, right? It was a complete waste. But, if he could try to maybe take 2, ideally, that's looking very solid.
Yeah, and it's interesting from DD, from Kame House to throw out DD here because, I think most people would expect him to be their anchor, but you know it's starting to get in these later parts of the crew battle. You need to stop the bleeding now. So we are going to be seeing PT versus Mario. Not sure what stage we're going to be going to. Both characters like platforms. Both characters can work with space. I don't think counterpick matters too much as long as it's not Yoshi's.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's just how it's going to be. Like, Yoshi's obviously, you know, that's too dangerous. You don't want to go down that route. But DD obviously is way smarter than that, knowing what to do. We're going to be heading here to Smashville, which is, I have to say, a very good pick here to come up from DD. And there goes the little teabag here to start things off. And look at these 2 players right there with so much speed. All the combo strings in DD right now, putting all that pain here. 40% quickly out of the gates. PK Beta here kind of take a moment to breathe and try to get their own momentum going.
Yeah. And I think this is a good pick for both characters, to be honest. You know, a smaller stage in terms of like actual distance of the stage, so they can just kind of mess each other up. As we're seeing here, a 63 on DD just like that reads the transition, and yeah, gonna make it back to ledge, but good.
I have to say though, this is the scary stuff, dude. When the Charizard comes out, I feel like it's just never over until you can get rid of the Charizard. Like, that's just how it feels, because especially when you get, like, let's say DD could just go off really strong with the Squirtle and put in some pain and take the stocks. Then he pull out the Charizard and it's like, oh man, you know, like they can kill you with a 1-side B. Right here though, PK Beta is doing such a great job here, chasing them all the way off to the stage. Couldn't get the backer that they were looking for, and now DD almost getting the read right now with the up air.
Yeah, gonna get hit with that back throw once again. And I'd like to mention that DD's use of this Vine Whip off stage has been really good so far, whether tether or just to attack. Not going to take it quite yet, though, with that down air.
You know what's sad about this? It's an even matchup. It's an even matchup. But there you go. Good stuff here for PK Beta, who's going to be taking 1 away right now from DD. Yo, this is looking super excellent. And this is the thing that we were talking about, where you want to try to maintain that lead as much as you possibly can. Even with 1 stock, that's already such a good job. And right here, actually in position here to maybe even do more.
Yeah, definitely has a lot of room to work with here. DD looking to steal the stock out though. The big boy Zard is on the seed. Hits that back air, looking for another one. Not gonna find it, and just
and that forward tilt too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's the 2 things Charizards do, dude. They want that back air or the forward tail. It's just that flame tail, dude. They're just like, yo, I'm gonna hit you with this real hard.
They want the big meaty tail. What can I say? That's all they're looking for.
And they know it, man.
But looking for the up smash there, just gonna. Oh. That's gonna.
Let's get it going. PK Beta right now is on fire. Actually, still not losing a stock, taking the stock lead. In fact, against pretty much, you know, arguably the best or one of the best players for sure of Kame House right now. What a great job, and he's still putting it out. Now, for sure, I know DD not happy about that up smash missing. That is actually twice that the Charizard up smash does not connect. That's going to be taken away here for this one around though. And now we're going to see PK Beta, both of these players now down to their last stock. But
yeah,
it is Kame House that is suffering more.
A little bit of lag, but I think both players are good now. So we're just
yeah, I know.
DD getting a nice 45% string. He does not want to go out of this one losing the match. At least take 1 more stock to give the last player a chance.
Yo, the magic hands from Mario coming out right now, man. They're able to grab onto that ledge, and you know for sure DD here. This is an underperformance, right? I mean, if he could take this and maybe like, it's gonna rely on how he does next one. But PK Beta still holding on right now, and it just takes one throw here, or just at the top up air, you know what's gonna come out from there. We just saw it happen in the last stock. Man, this Mario has been nothing but impressive so far.
Definitely. Making it back to ledge there, D not trying to go for that dare spike, and Zard's on the scene with the fair. That's gonna take the stock. So not an underperformance quite yet from DD, able to save that in the last moments, but it was looking rough. I'm not gonna lie, it was looking rough. We're in a situation where it's 6-4. He needs to take minimum like 2 stocks here if he wants to give his team a fighting chance.
Yeah, so this next one right now is going to be super important. I mean, PK Beta, wow. That's just impressive to take out a player of DD's caliber here to make, you know, the next competitor who comes in. I mean, like I said, it should be a bunch of strong players after strong players. As long as they could take this stock, ideally not even lose one, which they could potentially do. Yeah, that could be a wrap. So we're gonna see what right now. It pretty much depends a lot on what DD can do here in the next pick.
Yeah. Although it should be mentioned that part of the reason everyone loves the format of crew battles is because of how it's never truly over. there's always a chance. So
oh, of course.
If DD can get like 2 stocks off here, then I think he puts his team in a, you know, not a good situation, but in at least a situation where they can win. We'll see what the counter pick is here from AnG. This is going to be crucial. To be able to kind of close this this crew battle out and move on in the playoffs.
I mean, yeah. I mean, remember the thing is though, it's a nice reward to win this, and then you know you'll be considered one of the semifinalists in the whole bracket, and you're heading to the conference finals. But Tainted Renegades is your reward, so that's gonna be like the one painful. That's the one painful thing where it's like you're cheering like whoever wins this, you know, between AnG or Kame House, and be like, yes, we won, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh yeah.
Oh,
and then you know,
you're like, damn.
So yeah, that's gonna be like the painful realization. But regardless, though, right now it's looking super nice for AnG here. They got themselves. Oh, we're gonna see Cytonics coming in next. So Cytonics is going to be coming in here for AnG up against DD. Now, apparently these two players have some kind of history. I don't know what it is. Where like, I think DD just does not like fighting Cytonics. I don't know what it is, but
from what I've seen, apparently Cytonics, for lack of a better term, bodies DD. From what I've seen. So, if that is true, then that's a very smart counter picks from AnG. Not a Ike on FD, but not a DD into Ling Ling, a good counter pick. So we'll see if it plays out as expected.
All right, give me a moment. I'm just gonna go use the washroom real quick. I'll be back. Hold up.
So we're gonna be hopping right into this in 1 minute. So we're gonna be seeing Ken versus the Pokemon trainer here. As mentioned, DD does struggle against Cytonics. Cytonics, one of the more notable Ken players in Wi-Fi. 2 Ken players in the AnG crew in this match. And we'll see if DD can take at least 1 or 2 stocks. You know, PT definitely one of those characters with a lot of kill potential. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. Especially Ivy and Big Boy Zard have the potential to steal some early kills. But it's going to be difficult. Ken, another character that can kind of just has these touch death combos a lot of times. Maybe not necessarily true touch death combos, but able to kind of just keep you in the blender. Especially against a player as strong as Cytonics is. So we'll be hopping right into that in 1 second, just waiting for Cytonics to join the arena. It'll also be interesting to see what the counter pick is here. I think we might see Cytonics go to one of the more flat stages, trying to avoid any sort of Ivy up air juggles, unless maybe a stage like Kalos or FD, where you can either not have to worry about the platforms or recover to those side plats.
I'm back. What's up? What are you guys talking about?
I was just talking about possible stage counter picks. I was thinking maybe FD or Kalos. in my head.
FDR Kalos from Cytonics?
Yeah.
I don't know if Kalos would be a pick. I'm thinking.
I think they might want to. They don't want to have to deal with maybe these juggles. They don't want to like get laddered with IV up air. It can happen at times. And so maybe Kalos for those landing platforms to kind of recover safely, while still having this extra room to work with and get these Ken combos going.
You know, those Ken combos are definitely going to be key here to either take away this, the stock real quick, right? Yeah, that could happen. If you get hit by one neutral air from Ken, whew, you know what could be the case. But DD obviously going to be pulling out some of those PT shenanigans, and one of the things that's going to be there is that Charizard. That's going to be, I mean, it didn't come into play here because PK Beta did such an excellent job. My God, PK Beta just went in here to allow for Cytonics to have so much room to breathe, and that's going to be one of those things here that's going to be working against DD's favor right now. But yeah, that Charizard might be the key here in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I'm thinking but unfortunately up smash was not working for him too well though. But the up smash could be a way to maybe kind of anti-air any of the approaches here from Ken. That's something I could be thinking about. Side B reads haven't been done yet from DD. I think he's very afraid.
I think,
you know, realizing that if he screws up one time, yikes.
Yeah, I think PT character in general that has a lot of strong anti-air options. Up smash definitely strong. I think Ivysaur has a few decent options. You can even use Nair to kind of just call them out and catch them. And Squirtle is, when you're in air, Squirtle is having a good time. That is all I'll say about that last one.
Who was having a good time? Sorry?
Squirtle has a good time when the opponent.
Oh yeah.
The opponent has a very bad time. So we're just waiting on Cytonics to hop in this arena here, and we can start the next one. But I don't think I can stress enough how crucial this is that DD takes at least 2 stocks. 1 stock, I think it can be doable if Brown Bear decides he's the GOAT. But I think you need to take minimum 1, preferably 2. If you take 3, then that's just great.
Oh, so there's a bit of an issue going on right now where like Cytonics is can't connect online with the Switch. So we're gonna go on a bit of an intermission here just to kind of, you know, we're gonna wait, see what happens. So we'll be back. Please stay tuned. Once we get it going, you know. All right, so we are back. So we're gonna see here. Unfortunately, Cytonics, I don't know what happened. I think his internet just went down all of a sudden. Bruh, like it's such a bruh moment. That would have definitely been a great pick. I'm sure he's not happy about it. We're not. What in the hell? We're not happy about it. Nobody be happy about it. So yeah, 9 Super Pie will be going in instead. So we're gonna be seeing that come up. Whoa, who pinged? Welcome back, Riola. What's going on there? Yo, get out of the arena, my dude. Yo, Griola, stop playing. Because Didi has to do his counter picks.
Sorry, gotta check.
All right, so I don't know. I think my co-commentator is oh, that was like a Pokemon song. That was like a Pokemon song or whatever. All right, so do I gotta kick him? I hope he knows to come back to his spectator stands. All right, boot time. Okay, here we go. Finally gonna be getting it started. Man, what a delay. Yikes. What a delay. Very unfortunate here. I know, AnG esports, we try to hold ourselves to be as respectable as we can be. Obviously, that's not on purpose. I apologize for the long delay. Cytonic's internet just kind of imploding out of nowhere. Definitely not something anybody planned for. But here we go. We're going to get started onto FD. Now, this is a great stage here for 9 Super Pie for sure. FD, Wii Fit trainers, they love it. There comes the taunts. There comes the teabag. And we are going to get it going. Now, 9 Super Pie already at the ledge. The Wii Fit trainers, they love to go there. He's got it with the deep breathing right here that could lead to a 0 to death. You got to watch out for that one. And DD obviously aware of that. Trying to keep their time right now. Making sure not to get hit too consecutively right here. So we're going to start DD right now. Trying to bring this one back. Fighting not only 9 Super Pie but a curfew as well, so he's got to try to make sure to take care of 9 Super Pie very quickly here. But right here doing a great job of walling them out and gets the nice little grab with 73% here onto 9 Super Pie, who's having an extremely hard time right now. Finally finds the fastball neutral there into the up tilt, and now deep breathing activated. That's going to be a very scary situation here. There comes a nice little volleyball here, connecting, throws him off. But he's running out of time, not going to be able to get anything going out of it just yet. And he's going to be opting here to zone out instead. There comes the Charizard with that back air. You know how it be. You know that back air be scary. Now he's going to be very nice there with the up air, putting on some more percentage right now. And it's going to be one of those things here that works as a gamble. Now, DD could go ahead here and just take one big hit right there to end things off, or it could land one of those significant back airs or the side B. We're going to see which one here coming out. Nice reply though. Do an excellent job. Almost able to hold on to this stock without losing it if they can continue playing with this momentum. Chi-bomb though, not going to be able to connect. And DD right now trying to find that one opportunity. Here comes the forward tilt though, but no deep breathing activated here to end this things.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like.
Yo, welcome back there, Grayola. Oh, DD unfortunately with the up B just a little bit too late, and that is gonna be it there for DD, and they're gonna be down here to their last member.
Yeah, if you can just give me the new information.
It's not new info, man. I had to kick you because you weren't moving.
Gotcha.
Hold up. Just disconnect from the internet and then come back on, and it should allow you to get back in there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so Kame House here down to their last player here, 9 Super Pi right now. Clutching it out right now. Yo, not losing a single stock either. That was definitely a rough situation there. They are down to their last player. Who will it be? I'm expecting to see maybe Brown Bear. Or restart the software if you have to as well.
Yeah, I'm just seeing. I guess that's restart. Well, a big disadvantage here for Brown Bear though. It's gonna be rough.
I mean, that's if they do opt to go with Brown Bear though. We'll see how this. I mean, I personally, like, you kind of want to ride or die with one of like your best players, so it'd be difficult unless they try to opt maybe for a Wii Fit trainer like Bad MU. But what would that even be, right? Especially with the recent buffs too. So it's, you know,
regardless of who they pick, it's gonna be six stocks, and I don't think anyone's been that explosive. I think the most we've seen is maybe 4 or 5. It's been pretty even on both sides up until the end.
Yeah, right there. You know, just that when PK Beta just, man, PK Beta definitely probably being the highlight here of this crew battle. Coming in with the unexpected Mario pick, and man, did that work out so well. That it's just, you know, put AnG in such a great position here, and then to have Wii Fit Trainer here into the arena, having a pretty decent MU spread as well, and it's 9 Super Pi. You know for sure this is a very good situation, but you never know, right? You never know who is going to be going in.
Okay, there we go. Now I can see the arena. Love. I don't know why it wouldn't let me see it whatsoever after I got kicked out. I did not know that's how arenas work. Okay.
Yeah, you can't get back in if you get kicked.
Okay, so I'm here.
All right, so I think it is going to be Brown Bear.
Yeah. From what
in.
you've said, and I've seen other people say, I think maybe not the strongest player, but one of the core players. Yeah.
What? No, Brown Bear is amazing.
Gotcha. So it is the strongest player.
Actually amazing. Yeah, like I would say, like, personally, I would say between DD and Brown Bear.
Gotcha.
Right? I would say for like their best players. But it's very difficult, right? How do you gauge that kind of stuff when they're just both really strong players too, right? So,
and also you have to think about how pressure factors into crew battles.
Oh, that as well. That as well. So yep. So Brown Bear is coming in. And they're going to be going for Town and City. So, I mean, for sure, I'm kind of expecting to see maybe a bit of a slower pace matchup here coming up, especially with these two kind of players. You know, I mean, sorry, these two characters. Wii Fit Trainer obviously loves the ledge, and Town and City gives him so much room to move around. Yeah, I would say, like, that's what I'm saying, like, Brown Bear, like, so you see the chat kind of having a little bit of like a discussion about who would be the best. Like, DD is obviously the obvious pick, but man, Brown Bear is just such an excellent player, like, so clutch, and obviously being like the captain too of the team. So he's been in a lot of crew battles as well, a lot of high pressure situations. He probably is the best suited to anchor, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how it's gonna work out. So he's in the arena. And now this is finally, you know, approaching the end of the crew battle.
Yeah.
Now it is far from over here. If 9 Super Pie is not comfortable with a Duck Hunt matchup, this could spell a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how it unfolds.
Yeah, Brown Bear has one huge task in front of him though. He has to take out 6 stocks from AnG, which is not gonna be it's not gonna be an easy task by any means.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, hey, Cytonix is out of the question though, so that's something that would work out for Kame House.
Yeah.
He won't be able to play here, so that's, you know,
Yeah.
it'll be dangerous. We'll see.
We'll see what AnG's rolling with, but we are gonna be seeing Duck Hunt versus WeFit heading into this potential last game. If Brown Bear cannot at least take this game. But I think if you're Kame House and specifically Brown Bear, you need to take at least 2. You need to have at least 2 stocks to work with here. Getting a 3 stock on AnG's anchor, regardless of who it ends up being, is not going to be an easy task.
You're definitely right about that one. I mean, like, you know that AnG right here still has a lot of excellent candidates left there for that anchor position. So Brown Bear right now definitely wants to try to put in as much work as he can. He's starting off pretty nicely there with a quick little 25%. 9 Super Pie there trying to keep their room. But, you know, I don't know if having all that room there, giving it away to Brown Bear is going to be the way to play this matchup. Might have to try to find a way to get some good moments here to fall in. Now, you try to go with the neutral there. Fortunately, though, couldn't get anything more out of that.
Yeah, this corner pressure right now from Brown Bear, he's just keeping 9 Super Pie in the corner. Super Pie trying to work his way out a little bit, but WeFit does very much like the ledge, so it might work in the advantage here.
It's difficult, right? Because you can't tell if that's playing into 9 Super Pie's favor or not. I mean, right here, though, finally stealing the percentage lead here, charging up on the Chi Bomb now and still keeping Brown Bear onto the ropes. And it's just crazy because you see how Brown Bear there was able to tally on so much percentage, maintain so much stage control, but it just took one crucial moment from 9 Super Pie and already returned all of that.
Yeah, WeFit, one of those characters, especially with deep breathing, that is so incredibly explosive. And we're seeing it here while Duck Hunt's one of those characters that more just wants to suffocate you for long periods of time.
Oh my god, that's super. Every time I see a player stay on the platform, I've seen way too many clips of them just kind of falling off. You know what I mean? So luckily there, 9 Super Pie though, able to use that to his advantage. Took the moment here to get some deep breathing going. Can't connect with anything just yet. Man, that was a scary read. Brown Bear, I think, read that, but just did not necessarily have the courage to carry on with it. But that play though, not gonna do it just yet. But that's gonna be one of those dangerous situations here for their opponents there.
Yeah. Gets hit on the neutral B there. And we're honestly just saying to neutral, and that can's just at all times he has that ready to go. And because that Super Pie has to be kind of conservative with their combos. You can't really break out because you might just get interrupted and killed for it.
I mean, you see that, you're right about that. There comes the Kando that's going to be taking the first stock. I was just about to talk about the importance of the first stock, where it's like, right now, 9 Super Pie may come in with a fresh stock, but that's going to be 0% good stuff there. You know, it's going to be candy for Brown Bear here to try to get a lot of percentage. But never mind as I say that, because he's quickly going to be able to even things out. And now we are 5 stocks to 2. 9 Super Pie is still trying to keep this, you know, within this match itself.
Yeah. And starting to get a lot of juggles and just absolutely exerting Super Pie is exerting their pressure right now on Brown Bear. Brown Bear looking to get a little bit of this control back, but you know, Super Pie has a lead to play with now.
I mean, he's doing such an excellent job right here, and I have to say the big difference from the second stock to the first, you see how 9 Super Pie pretty much not necessarily sticking to the ledge as much and it's kind of just gone on the offense, and that has actually panned out for the better. It's just not giving Brown Bear here all that space there to just, you know, set up their tents and everything. Yeah, he almost had that as well.
Yeah, it looked like WeFit side B actually planked off of the Sheriff there to ended up working out his favor. But on ledge here, stuck or at home, who knows? But Brown Bear looking just to reset this neutral and kind of get Super Pie in a position where he can just keep him in the corner.
Oh, that was very close. Looked like that can there. 9 Super Pie barely avoiding it. He was forced to roll in. Brown Bear did have the read, but didn't go with anything more significant for that. But the deep breathing is active, so you got to watch out here for this next hit. He does have a Chi Bomb filled up too as well, but that back here not going to connect. Great DI for 9 Super Pie to avoid that finishing hit.
Yeah, and Brown Bear's defense right now is just he's picking his spots very, very well to avoid the menace that deep breathing WeFit is.
Yeah, most definitely. You see it, man. This defense has been just so solid from Brown Bear. He is not making any of his stocks easy, but unfortunately, just that one crucial moment there, dropping the shield, taking away that stock. Kame House down to their last one. AnG right now trying to move on here onto the winner semifinals. What's gonna be happening here? Brown Bear, though, taking some pain. That should do it. No, it's not. Wow, I forgot that the Duck Hunt has no kill throws.
Yeah.
But that can will do it, yo.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you better recycle right now.
That can's definitely gonna do it. But 71% already on Brown Bear. As we've seen, it's more of a slow burn with Brown Bear, whereas it's instant with Super Pie. So it's gonna be difficult to build this back if you can't get these big can conversions that Brown Bear is looking for.
I mean, also the not the frisbee. I forgot what it's called, but the gun shooting thing. Thank you. The clay pigeon strings. I haven't seen enough of those, but I think it's just because Nine Super Pie has been so crafty and sneaky around them. He has not been able to let himself get hit them easily. But there, as I say it, finally getting hit the clay pigeon into the neutral air, and just like that, this percentage has started to slowly tally up, and that's one of the things that Brown Bear has to do more often.
Oh yeah, that regrab punishes Pie big.
Yeah, you see that? He gave up the stage control, and now he is on the ropes right here.
Yeah.
Back here with the can ready. Able to avoid it, though.
Yeah, I said it was going to be difficult, but Brown Bear, although it still was a slow burn, it was just relentless at this entire stock. We'll see if he can close it out and bring it to a last game of this crew battle. Gonna find the Nair, not going to take it quite yet, but still in a great position.
You saw that was such a dangerous thing there. Brown Bear, great plays, back here onto the can and almost running off, but that is gonna do it.
Yeah.
Of all things to get the kill, man, but that's gonna do it.
Yeah, falls out of the up air. Looks like what happened was Pie was still DIing towards the left. I'm not sure if he SDI'd out of the up air or just dropped, but looks like he was holding out of the left so he wouldn't go straight up. And as a result, he was holding left when that F tilt hit.
Oh, so unfortunate, because I was gonna say, man, I've never seen that kill. Like that was just so weird, but it did it, and Brown Bear is able to at least bring it down to the last player. So it's still far from over right now, man. It's a GOAT. Brown Bear is a great player, so for sure. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how this one's gonna unfold here into the last match.
Yeah, wouldn't have it any other way than to have this crew battle go down to the last match. It's been way too back and forth for it to end in a fashion that was dominant.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that. Like, definitely, it's been so back and forth. I just can't see it just being like a 4-0 sweep like that. So, yeah, I wonder who is going to be the last pick here. It's going to be, hopefully a super strong player here to handle a player of Brown Bear's caliber.
Yeah, Cytonics has been ruled out, unfortunately. But we are going to be seeing, as you've been calling them, one of the GOATs. Only the best are here to anchor. And we'll see what it is. AnG, a team with a lot of strong players, so definitely unsure of who they're going to pick as their anchor here. Possibly Hisoka. But we'll see.
Yeah, we're just going to be waiting to see who will be the next one. So it is one stock, but man, this is one of those dangerous situations where if a player goes in and they're very complacent, you know what I mean? We're like, oh, this is super comfortable. I just got to take one stock. And then you can let it go super quickly if you're not being focused enough. So it's one of those important things that even if you're anchoring in and it's just one stock, you still have to play it like if it was like, you have nothing left, right? So we're going to see it.
Yeah, definitely. And especially against someone like Brown Bear, if you go in very confident thinking, oh, it's just one stock, this is easy, that is not going to spell well with how patient he is as a player, but also how that damage was adding on quick, but it was a lot of little things. It's what they say, death of 1,000 cuts. He'll hit you with one thing and then he'll go again and again and again. And it's not quite as explosive, but it's just as dangerous if you're not ready for it.
Yep, exactly. I mean, we're going to see it, man. It's going to be very scary here. We're going to wind down to the last matches. That's it. No more stocks, man. It's the 3 stocks and the 1 stock. Yeah. That's it. Nothing else. No more chances. No more counter picks. Nothing of the sort. We're going to be down to it. This is it. Reaching the finals. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, get out of here. Bruh, please. Bruh, please. Come on, man. Not during playoffs, homie.
Come on.
I know, bruh. Who does this? Shake my head, man.
Come on, man.
All right, good boy, good boy.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Let's get it.
Skittles, I think this is again another really good pick. As I was mentioning earlier, when I thought he might come in, I was like, hey, I think he might be the anchor. And boy, was he. And you were like, great analysis. I'm like, I know your tricks. At the time, I'm like, I'm thinking in the back of my head, you're like, great analysis. I'm like, yeah, this dude's definitely the anchor. I'm like,
I mean, yeah, we definitely, I mean, I feel like, I'm pretty sure this is exactly how the last crew battle ended as well between these two. It was either Skittles or Twix, but I know for sure Skittles went in for Brown Bear.
Yeah.
And did an excellent job. Now, hopefully can repeat that, right? We're going to see, hopefully can repeat that success here. Yeah. But, you know, it's just one stock, but you got to be careful. So hopefully Skittles can bring it home, and AnG will be moving on here into playoffs.
Yeah. You know, what I was talking about is Skittles is a player that can switch between ultra defensive and ultra aggressive in just a second, and that's gonna be for a character like Duck Hunt, which considered mid to low tier by most people, and you know, known for zoning options and absolutely nothing else. It's gonna be difficult to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, that's the you call it as it is. Like, not only is the character explosive like that, but just, you know, Skittles himself is that kind of player as well. So it's a very good combination. It's such a great main for him because, like, he's just able to go, you know, if he has to zone and time you out, he'll do it. But at the same time, in a blink of an eye, you know, he's gonna tally up 90% on you and get with a flashy finisher off the stage.
Yeah, definitely. And it'll be interesting to see how Brown Bear is able to play around with projectiles and, you know, avoid these kill conversions that not only Young Links in general, but Skittles specifically is very proficient at. But we're hopping right into this this last match here.
Yeah, this is it, man. No going back. Once we transition, that is it. It's going to be Skittles versus Brown Bear here. I don't know why they're not pressing A, but I mean, we're gonna find out soon.
Hey,
let me just take a look.
Oh, again, this hardcore counter pick in here. Maybe a skin counter pick. Who knows? I wonder what stage actually we're gonna be going to here. You know, maybe
we have Skew in the chat. He's like, he's meditating. He's got to meditate for that power up, man.
It's a long game ahead of him. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Level. You know, those zoner type characters.
He's got Spotify on, dude. He's got Spotify on. You know, he's got to find it's the right song for this moment.
No, he's going to like YouTube and looking up meditation, like those 20-minute meditation videos, and he's gonna meditate mid-batch for the ultra power up.
Oh, man. He's trying to find the Brown Bear old VODs here to quickly find some habits there.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. This is it. We're gonna go into this last match. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be a button check here or if Brown Bear's gonna go and SD his stocks, and that will be it. Only one of these homies here will be moving on, so we're gonna see.
Yeah, seems like he's both button checking and deleting his stocks.
Hey, I mean, you know what? It's a very great utilization of time. I mean, you have the two stocks that have to get SD'd anyways, right? So we're gonna go into Yoshi's story with the last competitor of both of these teams. Their reward is getting bopped by Teen Renegades next week. I mean, okay, I'm kidding. We'll see. We'll see.
Already off to a good start here. 40%. Getting a lot of these camp outs. This is far more aggressive than I saw him be last game. Just hoping.
I mean, I feel like the stages though is the reason for that.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. Okay, I was getting worried for a second. We were gonna see approach shooting.
So we're gonna say right now, Skittles just taking his time. I mean, the percentages are super even out now. You know, Skittles very selective of when he's gonna go in because he's just waiting for one of the boomerangs here to connect or the arrows, and you know straight away there comes like the neutral air or the forward air, depending on what the situation is. For Brown Bear now taking control of this stage. I mean, you see that forward smash charge away in case that Skittles was trying to go for a roll in. And this is the stuff that we're talking about, man. Brown Bear is the anchor for a reason. He's a phenomenal player, and this is one of those situations where all those skills being one of our best, he is still having a very hard time right here. Brown Bear, though, smelling blood, 123, almost be able to end his stock. And now finally, the neutral here connecting, but the gunman's in the way.
Yeah, that can is bopping all across stage. Skill's gonna bop with that forward air real quick though. But he's already at 137. Brown Bear can take at least one stock here. Oh, great!
Yeah, definitely. And he does it right there. Oh man, that ain't looking too good. We're gonna be seeing here Skittles going down one stock so far. And he's got 92% here on Brown Bear, but I mean he's got to try to get the openings here to end the stock. And it's going to be very difficult because you see how hard of a time Skills has been having of even getting those opportunities to go on any aggression.
Yeah, he's capitalized well when he's had the opportunities, but he hasn't had many. And that forward air is not going to take it quite yet, but, you know, Bember has to be careful here. A lot's going to start to take it, including that dash attack.
Yeah, dash attack, I was actually surprised that I almost took it. Forward air going to be missing the up air read onto that landing there. Unfortunately, still not connecting as well. Brown Bear now, you see that aggression starting to pop up just a little bit because he knows right now he's got to go on the offense here because Skittles is trying to end it up with the up smash. That is going to do it. AnG Esports wins this crew battle. We're going to be moving on here into the playoffs.
Yeah, that was a great crew battle through and through. That was ends with a 2-stock victory, but that was such a close crew battle overall. Excellent show from Brown Bear at the end here.
Man, you see how it be. The W's are coming in right now. AnG Esports, congratulations, great stuff. Super proud of you guys. Man, that was close though. That's all I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. Kame House ain't no joke. That's a scary crew. And he saw how close it was going throughout the whole time. And this whole crew battle was so close. And finally there at the end, AnG Esports able to clutch it out, and now gonna be seeing when, I don't know when Team Renegades will be, but yep, that's gonna be the next opponent.
Yeah.
All right, Griola, let them know where to find you, homie.
Y'all can find me at Griola_SSB, plugged in the chat for everyone. I do commentary sometimes like this, organization, a little bit of everything. So yeah, you can find me there.
Yeah, most definitely give him a follow. This guy's a great homie, you know, in a lot of events too, a lot of great events. They're worth it, guys. So, you know, for sure, you want to follow up on anything that he's doing, please give him a follow there. And for me, yo, you know what? Yeah, I gotta give myself some clout too, man. Give me a follow, guys.
Just a little bit.
I want to be on. I want my Twitter clout to go up a little bit. I want you guys to interact with my tweets, you know, just a little bit. I don't want to be so lonely when I'm going on Twitter. And you know, when you tweet and then there's no likes and no replies, oh, painful.
Hate to see it. Yeah,
painful.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, I hate to see it, exactly. So, you know, please give me a follow. But yeah, all right, guys, that's gonna be it from us. Griola, once again, thank you so much here for helping with commentary. Yeah. But yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Until next time.
Till next time. Peace. Yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. I'm gonna be going ahead and raid. Let's raid Fabs. Why don't we do that? Fabs, yo, that dude's awesome. So make sure to give him a nice little big raid, guys. Be nice. Alright. He's hilarious. I think you guys gonna have a lot of fun in that stream. Trust me, man. If he's anything like his Twitter, he's really funny. So enjoy it, and thank you once again for tuning in. We'll see you this Sunday for Straight Outta Smashville.